Maurice Benard, beloved for his long-running role as Sonny Corinthos on General Hospital, recently stirred up conversation on his mental health podcast, State of Mind. In a bold and emotional episode, he called out music superstars Kanye West and Britney Spears, not out of personal animosity, but out of concern. Though he's never worked with or met either celebrity, Maurice addressed them in an effort to spark a bigger conversation about untreated mental illness and the importance of accountability. Revisiting his own mental health struggles, Maurice began the episode by once again opening up about his own journey with bipolar disorder. It's a topic he frequently discusses, aiming to break down stigma and inspire others who may be struggling. He recalled being in his early 20s when he experienced his first major breakdown. At the time, he didn't understand what was happening, but his behavior became increasingly erratic. Friends and family noticed he was acting out of character, and eventually, he was admitted to a mental hospital. The actor shared that he suffered 3 major nervous breakdowns over the years and has been on lithium to manage his condition. He also battled periods of intense depression. Despite those difficult chapters, Maurice made it through and now uses his platform to advocate for mental wellness. His candid honesty resonates with a wide audience, and many fans have thanked him for making State of Mind a safe and informative space. Calling out Kanye and Britney. So what prompted Maurice to single out Kanye West and Britney Spears? According to the actor, it comes down to what he sees as a lack of ownership and transparency when it comes to their own mental health struggles. Maurice believes that both stars either refuse to acknowledge their conditions publicly or are avoiding the treatment they need. Importantly, Maurice prefaced his statements by reminding listeners he's not a professional, just someone who's walked a similar path and speaks from experience. He emphasized that he's not trying to shame or criticize, but rather express concern for how untreated mental illness can affect not only the individual, but also those around them, especially when lived in the public eye. Kanye West and bipolar disorder. Kanye West has publicly stated in the past that he has bipolar disorder, but his behavior has sparked widespread controversy. From erratic social media posts to high-profile public rants, many fans and mental health advocates have questioned whether he's receiving appropriate care. Maurice noted that he had already raised the issue back in 2020, but recent headlines pushed him to speak out again. He pointed out that without proper treatment, bipolar disorder can spiral into dangerous territory, something he knows firsthand. Maurice's concern isn't just about Kanye's well-being, but also the message it sends to others. He worries that when celebrities downplay or ignore their conditions, it contributes to stigma and misinformation about mental health. He believes visibility matters, but so does accountability. Britney Spears and mental health concerns. Britney Spears' mental health journey has been under public scrutiny for over a decade. From her infamous 2007 breakdown to the legal battles over her conservatorship, she's become a symbol of both vulnerability and resilience. Still, Maurice expressed frustration over what he sees as a lack of progress in terms of treatment or acknowledgement. He made it clear that he doesn't question Britney's experiences or the hardships she's faced. Instead, his point was that healing requires more than just freedom from a conservatorship. It demands personal responsibility and ongoing care. Final thoughts. Maurice Benard's comments were not meant to vilify Kanye West or Britney Spears. Rather, they came from a place of deep empathy and lived experience. As someone who has survived the darkest parts of bipolar disorder, Maurice hopes that being honest and open about the importance of treatment can make a difference, not just for celebrities, but for anyone struggling in silence. His message is clear: there's no shame in getting help, but ignoring the problem can lead to tragedy.